African in the world. That new African showed that after all, the black man is managing the whole world.
So, as the Gold Coast was discovered, then you got to the Americas were also discovered.
A time of gold.
Welcome back to another episode of the CruiseLine podcast, y'all. It's your boy King. I'm Fo.
What's good? What's good? It's your man Nana out here, aka Juice. Let's go.
See, y'all see Juice back to the old school Juice. But,
we back in Kansas, baby.
but man, St. Louis was a trip. We back in Kansas, and we're back to work. It's another day in the studio. It's hot outside. We ready to go. Today's conversation it's an intriguing one because y'all probably see Big Money is back in the building. Shout out to Big Money. For those who don't know Big Money, do you want to introduce yourself to the CruiseLine family again?
Yeah, man. So my name is Maw Tor Nagosin. I go by Maw for short. I'm from Ghana. I played basketball here in the USA. So now I'm here just working, trying to make this life thing life. So.
This life thing life. I love it. I love it.
So, yeah.
And then we got Bella in the building. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Bella, well, let me not do your intro for you. Bella, you want to introduce yourself to the CruiseLine family, tell them more about yourself, what you do, and yeah.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm Bella. I'm a personal trainer by day, a bartender / whatever else they need me for in the bar by night. It's kind of a collision of two worlds, but I like to stay busy, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Maw,
Yeah.
you've been on the road with us, going to St. Louis and back. How was the trip, bro? Like, tell us about your experience.
All I can say is, should have been there.
It was a work trip.
Nah, it was fun, though. Like, shout out to the guys in St. Louis, man. Like, they held it down, took care of us like their own. So, shout out to them boys, man.
Yeah.
Icy season. Shout out to Icy season. Yes, sir.
Bella, why?
I was up till like 8 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yeah,
bro.
this
We
man
went
did
to
not
about
go
9
to
a.m.
bed.
So, woke up at, Saturday at 6 a.m. We made the trip down there, landed, and then just like been up since then. So, for the past 40 hours,
Oh my God.
dude, we worked. No, hold up. We worked, did the thing. And
This
then,
work was finished.
bro, up till
Party.
9 a.m.
I know.
I'm telling you, like, up 9 a.m., like, you might have to roll the videos down there.
Yeah.
What? So, like,
now that you
what?
said partying, we go into the clubs and the bars and stuff. We actually checked out some country bars in
Kansas City.
in St.
Oh,
Louis.
we did go to
Louis.
St. Louis country
So,
bar in St. Louis.
There's a
Do you remember
PBR
the
there.
name?
There was a PBR there.
We went to
And
PBR.
they-
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I know a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
people
yeah,
at that
yeah.
one. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
It was fun. Why nightlife? Why nightlife for you?
It pays really well. It pays really well. And I was told for a long time my personality would work really well in that environment. And sure enough, it does. And I kind of wish I had done it sooner. But yeah, it pays really well. And I like to kind of spread light wherever I can. And nightlife needs a little bit of light.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
too
why
dark.
I'm there.
You said you wish you started sooner. When did you start?
So I started last August.
Okay.
But a buddy of mine that works there currently, he had told me for a long time I would do great in nightlife. I have the energy, I have the spunk, the sass, to stay alive in that industry. And, guys always say whatever though. And I was like, okay, cool. But I ended up training a couple of the girls from that location. And sure enough, I got along with them. We were kind of the same vibe as well. And they said the same thing, like, you need to come and get a job there. So after I had multiple people tell me, I was like, okay, let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. And I never understood whenever people said it's hard to get out of nightlife because of the money. But now that I'm in it, I'm like, I get it. I get it. It's hard. The money's good.
How
Yeah.
long do you see yourself being in there?
Not forever.
Not forever.
No.
You sure?
It's,
Because
yeah.
we've had a few of the girls talk to us. Some have been in there for like 10 years. Like,
years. It's hard to get out. I will say that, but you just have to know what you want in life, and either or is all right. It just depends on what works for you. And I have other goals, other than that, but I will walk through whatever door opens for me. And if that's staying in nightlife to do something else, then I'll do it. If it's getting out to help people in another way, I'll do it.
What do you want in life?
To help people.
Okay.
Spread light.
Gym,
Yeah,
nightlife,
wherever I can,
wherever
yeah.
you can. Okay.
Where was you before nightlife?
So I've done quite a few things. I was a pastry chef for 2 years. So I was used to insane hours.
Make you some bread.
Yeah,
bro. You
yeah,
love
some
bread.
Danishes, some donuts. That's what I did.
I don't really like sweets, but I mean, I'm down to try, like new stuff. And I haven't really had like a lot of American pastries because I feel like ours back home in Ghana is like totally different.
Really?
But yeah, like
What's like a traditional pastry?
Buffets.
I was about to say meat pie.
Meat pie.
Okay,
yeah.
so not sweet, more like savory.
Savory.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Dessert is not dessert is more savory, but our pies are more savory.
Savory
We have
pies.
cakes.
Yeah.
Like, we have what the thing mom makes jam tart.
Jam tart.
That
That's like
sounds fire.
a jam,
Jam
a jam
tart.
pie. That's
like a
basically
jam
what
pie.
it
Is
is.
it
yeah.
as sweet as like American sweet? Because American sweet is just.
American
Yes,
sweet is
yes.
like I'm a shoot
Yeah,
you with the
yeah, yes, yeah. Dump a bunch of sugar in
I'ma
it.
give
all
these
the
dents
calories
to
out.
you.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
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 It's not
that
that
sweet.
way.
Okay.
No.
So it's
But
healthier.
good.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairly healthy, though.
Okay.
Fairly healthy.
healthy because it's like we don't make. I wouldn't say we are the most healthiest people because all our meals got oil,
Salt,
deep fried. Everything is fried, or
Yeah.
if you can fry something, they go fry
Really?
anything.
Yeah, it's
But-
bad.
But it's much healthier than.
Then
I was gonna say
McDonald's and
processed
stuff.
though. Processed
Oh,
is
it's
not
fresh.
good.
It's
yeah,
fresh
so it's
food.
probably
At least it's
healthier.
fresh.
Yeah.
It's fresh. The chickens and everything because I know Mickey D's and KFC and
Oh my
all that
gosh.
processed chicken.
That's
but
not real. None of that's real.
Yeah,
None of
right.
that. That's not me.
Somebody's flip flopping that chicken. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
no.
But pastries. So what's your go-to? What's the best thing you can make?
Danish. So
Danish. Okay.
Wait, what's Danish?
Danish
Cookies.
is
Danish cookies?
no. Danishes are a pastry. It's a puff pastry. And the lamination process is why I like them. So you use puff pastry in croissants. Croissant is a puff pastry.
Yeah.
So those layers of dough, essentially you start with a piece of dough, you put a slab of butter in it, and you fold it, and you keep folding it. And the folds are the layers that flake off. So essentially that's what a puff pastry is. But Danishes specifically have like an apricot glaze on top, and then it has like a jam inside.
Okay.
Sometimes cheese, but it's the lamination dough that I love.
Oh, the lamination dough.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a science. It's a science,
I'm
but
about
it's
to check
fun.
it out. I haven't heard of that before, but
Yeah, I'm like cheese.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a
I
cream
guess-
cheese. It's a sweet cream
Oh,
cheese.
cream
I
cheese.
had-
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Sounds like
Makes more
because
sense.
we were in Dallas 2 weeks ago and I had a croissant and they had like a strawberry and it was like cheese.
That's a
have that
Danish,
at Costco.
essentially.
That
Yeah.
was fire.
Oh, so it's
I
a,
got
it's
it
a
like 4 times. Like I was like,
so it's a
run it
type of
back.
croissant then.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a flat croissant, typically in various shapes, and then it has like the middle of it is like a jam.
I
Dude,
know.
I've had that.
Yeah.
I went
It has a glaze on
yeah.
top.
I had that at what do you call it, Costco. Yeah, bro, I always wanted the outside.
Starbucks has them.
It's the finishing
Pull
that's
that mic.
that
Yeah.
would- that does it. It's the finishing.
Because I was 4 rounds, bro. I was like, they
Are you serious?
Bro, I had it 4
Yeah.
times, bro. And it wasn't cheap. That's the thing.
No,
it was
it's
this
not.
big, but they were like charging like hell. But I was like, you know what? Take my money.
It's the process. It's the process
so
of
good.
all of so pastry baking is a lot more science than cooking.
Okay.
Cooking you can just throw shit in a pan and that's that. Baking there's a science to it, and so it's a very you pay a lot more for pastries and desserts and whatnot because you have to understand the science when you're a pastry chef. So
It's kind of like the fashion industry when it's like tailor made and all that. It's more expensive,
Yep.
so it's kind of like that.
it's
right?
quality.
Yeah, people put their love into it. Okay, I see.
You
I
have
see.
to use the good brands to get a good product and whatnot. So
Yeah. Wow.
Bottle service or bartending?
it depends on where you're at.
Okay.
Specifically, my job, bottle pays more on a good night. Okay. But that is because it's a guaranteed table. You don't always have a guaranteed table. Bartending is a lot less, but it's consistent.
Like it's guaranteed cash.
You're guaranteed that money that night, every single night, at least that amount of money. Bottle, you could have no one come in and you're fucked, like you're screwed. So yeah, I mean, I prefer bartending because it's consistent. and also you are in control of it. You know, bottle, you do have to rely on, like I said, people coming in and booking that table. Bartending, I mean, if you hit it off with someone, if you have a regular, if you post about something, they'll come in and see you. If you make a shot that they really like, they'll come back to you.
Right.
Bottle, I mean, they know they want 2 to 3 bottles, that's it, max. And you can't really control it. I like to control what I make in a night. So because of that, bartending.
Bartending.
Yeah.
Do you have like for bottles? Do you have like specific clients that you hit up like every weekend? Like, oh hey.
Yeah, you will do that. So my best friend, she does bottle. So we both kind of have perspective on like each side, but we've both done both sides of that. And yeah, you will have clients. When it's like Super Bowl or events like that, I mean, you never have to worry about it because you know you're going to be booked out. You know, Hot Country Nights, you know you're going to be booked out. But I mean, bartending, you don't have to do any of that.
Right.
You just post and say like, come on, regulars, come up and see me. And they do. They'll come up for a chat. I also enjoy talking and connecting with the people that come in. And bartending, it's just a lot more acceptable to do that for a long period of time opposed to a bottle.
Do you think people come in because they're like, they see the post, they come in? You think they're coming in because they're like, okay, we going to chop it up. I'm going to date this girl eventually.
Both?
Like,
No, straight up. I have people that come in that I know they're like, one day, like, I know I'm going to marry. I know we're going to be, like, we're going to have kids. They do. But I've had a lot of people come in and they were like, I just need my, like, therapy for the week. Like, okay, period. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, just chop it up. Have you had someone like, well, I'm sure you have, they ask you on a date while you're on the job?
100%.
Giving
And they're
anyone a chance?
smashed.
Let's go on a date.
No, I'll befriend them, but I have to know someone before I just go on a date.
Yeah.
I can't do a blind date. I can't. Other people can. More power to you. Love it. But I can't.
Especially when they're drugged.
Oh my God,
yeah.
smashed. I mean, they can't even speak. They can't
you wanna
speak.
go on
They're
a date.
spitting everywhere. They're spilling their drink as they're trying to like
that's when they
shake
have
your
the
hand and like.
confidence,
No, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
that's
they
the
wouldn't
growth,
ask you
though.
when they're sober.
Oh yeah. Oh, they never would. But I always commend them. I'll always be like, A, if they're gone, I'll just say, yeah, of course, because you're not going to argue with a drunk person. But B, I'll be like, you know what? No, I'll lie and say I have a boyfriend. Or, you know, or I'll be like, I'm not, you know, whatever. But I'll always tell them, like, I appreciate you being upfront and honest because more guys need to be like that. And, you know, keep doing that. Don't stop just because I said no. Like, keep doing that.
Right.
Yeah, you go the drive, huh?
Yeah, drive. We love the drive.
It just brings me to, so someone like money goes to the country bar a lot. He's always there. Like we were off camera. You were saying, are you always at the spot? Because I just see tall people just kind of in and out. They real flash.
Yep.
So money being sober, just chilling and having he's not going to order a drink. He's probably going to order some cranberry juice or like a water or something. And then he shoots a shot.
Wait, I think you've ordered a cranberry juice from me before. Now that I think about it.
You see?
Now that I think about it, yes, I think I've made you. Or like a mocktail or something.
Yeah,
He doesn't drink.
Yeah.
He only drinks when he's with
That has
us.
to
I
be
think
you and Kev.
yes, because I was like, okay, like the guy wants cranberry juice. All right.
Last Thursday?
I don't remember when it was, but I remember some tall ass guy was like, "Can I just have cranberry juice?" And I was like, "No alcohol, like no." And you're like cranberry juice, and I was like, "All right."
If he was with us, we would have ordered him as what's it called? Bird shop, Mama Bird shop.
Yeah.
Mama Bird.
You gonna give out
Mama Bird? No, that's Taylor's thing. She is Mama Bird. Anytime anyone wants that, I'm like, go to her. Now, I will do a hurricane shot.
Okay,
What's that?
Pour in,
Yeah, so
slap.
they order a
yeah,
shot. Okay, and typically you're like sitting at the bar, so you're a couple feet from them, and they will take the shot. Okay, you'll have a shot of water in your hand. As soon as they take that shot and it hits them, you splash that water in their face and you smack them over the face as hard as you can. And people will pay $100 for that.
Yeah, Taylor was telling us all about that.
She's the Mama Bird queen, and then we do like that.
Hurricane
I'm like, I'm gonna get my
queen.
anger out tonight.
So you was smack.
Yeah, I'm like,
No, because we saw you last week. I don't know if you saw us. You looked busy as hell.
oh my gosh, last week was insane.
That was the opening. What was
That was the second night for Hot
was
Country
second night.
Nights.
It was, but we were in Nashville the week before, so it was my first Hot Country Nights this year.
Oh,
So I was, I don't know.
got you.
So
Yeah.
if anyone ordered a hurricane shot that day,
You got a lot of faces.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
That's insane.
You have fun doing that?
I do. I do. If I'm gonna get paid to smack you, like, yeah, I feel so good afterwards. I'm like, woo, let's go.
Oh my God. But Money, the last episode we talked about, the last episode that you were on, you expressed some of your concerns about like some reasons why you don't go out, because it's like you said all the girls are the same. They're just looking for, repeat that for the audience again. Because now we have a female who could also speak from a feminine perspective and give you her point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I like going out. It's like so repetitive, and you keep seeing the same faces every time you go out, or maybe meet new people. But I feel like all these girls, or the girls I attract to, or attracted to me, I feel like they all want the same kind of thing. Buy me this, buy me that. Money.
Hey, you tall.
I was gonna say, and athletic. Girls are all about the athletes now. I'm like, okay.
That's a wrap after that.
Okay,
my
good.
God.
You're attracted to me. You feel cool. But like, I just met you. Why are you instantly? I don't even know your last name. I don't know your first name.
Yeah.
I just met you. Buy me this, buy me that, fly me out, do me this, that. Like,
They bold. It's the
what
liquor.
are we doing?
Fly
Bro,
me out.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Today's
They're like, where's the jet?
Bro,
We gotta go.
Sunday, like we're party all through Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah.
And so around 4 a.m., 5 a.m., we met this ladies, and this was in St. Louis this past weekend, and this chick was like, so we're talking, and then her nails was broken. She had one broken nail. I didn't peep that, but we're just talking. She's like, "Oh my God, don't even look at my nail. My nail is broken, so it doesn't look good." I said, "Oh really?"
She
I
said,
didn't
"Don't
even
look
see
at
that."
my nail."
I'm like, I didn't
She's
even
like,
see
don't look.
that. I'm like, I didn't even see that. I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, it's gonna be taken care of down the line.
You said that.
Down the
I said
line.
that.
Don't complain.
Yeah, hold up, let me finish. I said it's gonna be taken care of. Whether you or me, I mean, it's gonna be taken care of at some
Period.
point.
Don't walk like that forever.
And so she was like, "Yeah, oh yeah." This like we literally spoke for like a minute and a half, like 2 minutes max, and she's just throwing it out there. She's just like, "Yeah, you gonna cash up me right now? Like you gonna what?
Wait, when did this happen?
Wait,
Did you
were
cash
probably
app her?
downstairs. What do I look like?
This is back of
Listen,
America.
I wouldn't mind if I knew you or I know
Right.
you like maybe a weekend or 2 weeks in.
Enjoying each other's company.
Like, I like you, like me type of thing. Like,
I still wouldn't cash app.
I just met you 2 minutes ago. And you're already asking, I'm like,
The girls he keeps meeting are ruining it for him. Because we keep telling him, we're like,
There's
not all
some out
girls are
there.
the
There's
same.
some out there.
There's some out
and
there.
I keep trying. But for some reason, I don't meet the right people.
But you got to quit trying. Just kind of
Yeah.
like enjoy life.
You gotta not want someone, and that's when they come to you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The minute you're like, I'm cool, some aura comes off of you, and people just come
They
towards you.
want to come.
I don't know what it is.
That's facts.
Yeah.
But
Anytime
he
I really
he doesn't
wanted,
go up and talk to them though.
That's I don't
you're
really
just
go
tall
out.
and athletic, so
Yeah,
you're
I
always
think-
gonna be cursed with that.
That's a
But,
lifetime curse.
Yeah.
What about let's hear from your perspective. Like, first, okay, let's go back a little bit. Tell us about your high school experience and then like who you were as a person.
So that's actually a really unique story. We traveled a lot. We did like missions work and stuff. My dad was a pastor. A lot of random stuff
Our
in
dad-
there.
our dad is a
Yeah,
pastor
yeah.
too, so okay, really.
So we traveled around. So we did a lot of online school.
Okay.
So all through middle school and beginning of high school, we were homeschooled. We did everything online. We had a teacher online and whatnot. So I finished in Lee Summit, and it was still like half in school, half out. So I had the unique experience of being confident in who I was and not being bullied into being somebody. So I didn't have that typical high school experience. I knew who I was going into high school, and I didn't care. I mean, there were bullies, but like going into college, finishing high school and whatnot, I knew who I was. And my mom was very good at, if that's who you are, that's who you are. Don't ever change. So I had the unique experience that, not a lot of kids get, but I was very confident in who I was prior. So
Okay.
I like stand firm in who I am and my beliefs and whatnot because I was never bullied into any of that, or I never allowed someone to bully me into that. So That's why I've survived nightlife.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of that there.
But you still like, do you have a? I don't want to say do you have a type because there's in my head there's really not a type. It's kind of like you connect with somebody. And it,
Yeah.
Do you have a type?
No. So my type is very personality based. It's very who you are as a person. I feel like in my field, we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. You meet a lot of people that are very attractive on the outside. You see them on social media. They look very attractive and whatnot, but you get to know them and their personality just makes them so ugly. So ugly until I don't even think twice about this person anymore.
It's like a wrap.
Yeah. Or you meet someone that's, it's not a full 10 when you first see them, but then you get to know them and they're so beautiful as a person that you're like, you are beautiful.
So that makes them a 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I have met some very attractive men in the bar. And then they are just douches. And now if I saw them, I wouldn't even think twice. Make
you puke, huh?
Yeah, nah, you're not attractive at all. So, yeah.
So when you go on you want to...
Yeah, like I agree with that because when I'm trying to chase somebody or like pursue someone, I mean, beauty, okay, cool. But like personality, or what's up here in the heart is like really important. Like, do you care? Do you believe in the right stuff? Like, do you help, like, support people? Do you care? Just caring about the right stuff is always important to me because you're going to represent me down the line. You know what I'm saying? So if someone is saying, hey, your wife is like talking this, saying that, respecting people out there, like, I'm looking at the long term, and it's like some of these girls that I see that I don't feel I feel attracted to, but then when I get to know them, it's like, damn, like, no, I could never.
Yeah.
I could never push forward, like move forward with this relationship or whatever this is.
What's your type, bro? I haven't even asked
I don't
you,
have it. I just like she said, personality. It's always like being a big thing for me.
You don't want no big bunda.
Listen. When that comes, that's cool.
Oh, it's a bonus.
No, because we had this conversation on the phone.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
what's
a bonus. Like, yeah, I'm an African man. I like something nice.
I like what I like.
I like something nice, but that's not
meat on the
always
bone.
it. Like, I can't do no corny, like, bony. No, I'm not doing that. But that shouldn't even matter, As long as like,
but you say you're not doing that.
But I'm saying as long as you're about the right stuff, I'll take the right stuff over. Bro, you're not gonna have this body forever.
Right.
I need something to connect with. Down the line, I'm not being connected with your physique every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up here in your head? Like, you pushing me to be great. I'm pushing you to be great. Like, join heads together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just. It's like a teamwork thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it depends on what you're looking for, too. Like, there's a lot of people that are all about looks. Well, they're probably not thinking about finding the person they're going to die with. They're just looking for who they can bang that night.
Right.
If you're looking for someone that you want to be with long term, you will automatically start looking for those things. If you're just looking for a quick thing for the night, then yeah, you're probably only going to see the looks because the personality doesn't matter. You're not going to see them the next day or whatnot. So it kind of depends on also what you're looking for. I think kind of determines, your type.
I mean, I'm always looking at long term. I'm always looking for long term. This short term fun thing ain't going to take us anywhere. Like, I'm trying to be a dad someday,
You trying to start your family?
Family, all that kind of stuff, So I want to meet the right people and, make good connections and stuff like that down the line.
I mean, speaking about meeting the right person, because there's this stereotype where African men are more attracted to, like let me just put this out there, white women with the bigger butt or a black woman with the bigger butt, like African men like that. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel about people seeing you that type of way?
I mean, everybody have their own preferences, and you have to know me to know what I like. Just because this guy likes big bunda
lurking,
don't mean I do too. It's like I said earlier, it's great. If it comes with a good personality, I'll take it. If there's a skinny one with a good personality and there's a nice body with a personality, I mean, of course. Of course.
And at this
You know what
point,
I'm
you
saying?
can buy all of that now. So
no,
really,
no,
we just need to start with the base, the foundation. We'll start with the skeleton, and then we can just buy
You
it.
can buy the parts.
I'm
Little
not
Polly
doing,
Pocket over
I
here.
am
buy
not,
the parts.
I am not doing no buying or selling.
You don't go buy? You don't go buy?
This is
What
how-
if there's like a bone skinny? I mean, she's got nothing to bounce,
nada.
but she is the sweetest, most
Nothing
like
to bounce.
like it
mother
so much.
material.
You know, if you bring her
I'll
around
go
the
for it.
boys, we gonna be like, broski.
Smart. Yeah, what you? I ain't gonna cap you.
Yeah, listen, but I'll take that.
Mm.
Because it's a relationship between.
Wow, you lying,
listen,
bro,
listen,
you
though.
lying.
Listen, you would take that, but
Listen.
you wouldn't buy any assets.
Why am I going to go buy BBL and stuff? What are we doing?
For you and
No,
for
I'm not
her.
doing
That's
that.
for
That's
your-
what I'm saying. I feel like some of these women
Bro,
are
mind
thinking,
you, you're tall, so when you
Yes.
go out,
Why
she
should I
knows
care
that
what-
other girls are gonna be seeing you, so she's gonna already be insecure coming
Yeah.
in.
What if she buys
Why?
it herself?
why are we doing that?
What if she buys it herself?
I don't
She
like
got
that.
her own money.
I wouldn't like that.
You don't. So you don't like anything fake.
No, I want a real person. You know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
you. I
I'm
feel
real.
you though.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel you.
I like.
Let's hear
everything
from a
real.
woman's perspective, because as a man, yes, my instinct is like I want the real person. I don't want like that. That is like a turn on.
That's what all
Yeah.
guys say, though.
But listen,
Right.
Until you get one and you get a lot of money.
But
Yeah.
And you're not like you're not like oh.
Or
let
if
me buy you
someone
that
has a
ass.
job, but the job just looks so, her boob job just looks so
That.
real, you couldn't
Oh,
even
real,
tell.
okay.
You're like, yeah, that's my type right there, and it's like, girl, she got a boob
You
job.
told me
Don't
that.
put me
yeah,
on the
cool.
spot.
No, you told me it didn't feel legit.
Listen. If it's already done, I didn't know it, I didn't see it. I'm already in the boat already. It's too late. You know what I'm
Fair.
saying? I'm gonna cruise with it.
On the cruise line.
Listen, as a personal trainer, you can buy boobs, but you can build a butt. And technically, that's natural.
Right.
And my job is literally to build females' butts.
Right.
So that could be natural because I had
So
nothing
you
and I
send
built it.
whatever it is to
Yeah.
her.
So
and then
I could build it for you.
Bella gonna build
Yeah, you
you
send
booty.
me your
That's all,
girls
just
and I
send
will
it to
get
her.
them.
She's gonna.
See, I'm down for that.
Or you
Yeah.
just take,
Why-
or you just
why-
take Bella on the date.
But why are we going to go buy silicone and whatever they
Yeah.
use for that? Like,
That aren't
no,
the health
I don't
like
like
I
that.
keep seeing these like
Right now, it's easier to get a butt now.
but I see like healthy effects.
healthy.
Like I see the older women who got them and then it's kind of like it's cuz
It's looking
you're probably the
bad.
best person like long term does that last or you still have to touch it
You
up?
always have to touch it up. It's your
Then-
body. You're putting fake into your body. Like it's not real. There's nothing real about it. But you also put screws in your bones when you
Yeah.
break. You know what I mean? So I mean, it just depends on the person.
You've been building booties.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I believe in natural,
booty building.
but listen, I also wouldn't mind some big tits one day. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah. We were off camera. You were telling us it all started first off because he was asking. He was like, is it because of guys? Like guys think it's because of guys, and girls say, "Oh no, it's
for
for
themselves."
me." and
Yeah.
stuff. We want to be honest. Like, let me not say what you said, but you tell them what you told me, and then is it because of guys?
So it depends on the girl.
Okay.
My perspective personally, and not every girl is like this, I started out doing it for a guy, for men. Then I started to become confident in the muscle and the strength I was building. So knowing I was strong, knowing I didn't, not in a mean way, but I didn't need a man. I could lift this myself. I could do it all on my own. That built confidence. And for me, I know men are attracted to confidence. So at the end of the day, they were attracted to how confident I was in myself. So even though I'm doing it for myself, for my own strength, I'm also aware that men are attracted to that. They know
facts.
I'm happy with myself, and that's what has attracted them. So no, me, it's not for a man, but I know men are probably confident when they see me up there, like, nah, I don't need a spot, I got it. And I'm just,
Truth be told, is like as a man, when you're with a woman that is not insecure and she knows who she
Yep.
is, and like she could do it by herself. It's a booster. It actually makes you step up your game.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
motivates you to be a better man.
be better. Yeah.
If I'm
See,
being very honest.
I've met guys where I felt like they were threatened by that. Do you think there's guys out there that are like,
For sure.
oh, you don't need me, I'm out?
So some guys,
Probably,
it's
for
more.
sure. Yeah.
It's more like so some guys do have I don't want to say feminine tendencies because then I start to sound sexist, but it's kind of like they're like, wow, the idea of a man is need, provide. It's nice. Like men are supposed to be protectors and everything, but it's a bonus if your girl can protect herself.
Yeah.
If I'm not there and I know my girl got it,
Yeah.
it's you can not think, like you can relax and be like, oh, okay, she's handling business.
She
I'll
got
handle
it.
business
Yeah.
too. But like some guys feel like, damn, she don't need me. Like I'm like just lurking in the
Just
relationship.
there,
Like what am I
yeah.
doing here? That's your time to shine. That's
Yeah.
where you could focus on yourself. Yes, with the in mind that you do have a partner, but you could focus more on yourself and become the man. But if you're wasting all that energy trying to worry about what you think she needs that she's already said she doesn't need, then you become just like you just following your girl around.
Yeah.
I think
look
it's the
good.
same for the female too. Like if you're chasing, you know, whatever just to make the guy happy, you're not.
It doesn't look
Yeah.
good. We on the outside
Yeah.
looking like, look at these.
Yeah. Going in circles, just like a rat race. Like, yeah.
Damn. But like I said, she's the booty builder. You've had girls come to you, and we're not gonna have you mention names or nothing, but overall, you have an idea of why girls want to get bigger butts or bigger tits or
It's always confidence. It's, you know, it is typically for guys, but honestly, a lot of females today, and I'm one of them, a lot of times we just want to impress other females. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is
you're in
about
competition
our
with each
gender,
other.
but we are. It's just, it's very much like a lioness. Like we compete with each other to get the guys, and I hate it. I hate it, but it is the truth. Like these days, a lot of guys will be like, why are you dressing like that? To be honest with you, again, not all females, me, I dress to impress other females because I want them to see like that confidence. And to be honest with you, I want them to be attracted to me and come to me and be like, how do I get that confidence? And then I can help them through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of girls now do it for other females. So
yeah.
I got a question with the dressing part. So sometimes does dressing mean basically showing like everything? Like some things I've seen outside.
I love my girl to show some skin. Do you know why? Because you can see it, but you can't touch it. It's kind of like a ego thing. Like I want her to embrace her body, be outside, wear what you want to wear.
It's a be outside.
That's me.
see, that's
me.
how I am.
It's like a boost. I'm
Some
like,
guys
ooh,
aren't,
you look
but
good.
I think it has to do with the girl's attitude. If she's showing the skin, whatnot, you know, other people are looking, but she is always by your side and she makes sure it is just you and her.
Yes.
Then I think it's
yes.
cool.
Yes.
But I
That.
know a lot of guys have an issue with it, and girls don't get it. They're like, oh, why doesn't my man want blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, it's because you know the eyes looking at you. You're looking back.
It's because of who she is, though.
Yeah.
That's exactly like you said. Like the only reason why your man will say have an issue with it is because he sees you stare back. He's not gonna say nothing because he doesn't want to like argue with you or start something. But trust me, he sees it. But if your man's confident, whatever you are, he knows he got you on lock. You got him on lock.
Yeah.
He knows what he brings
He's
to the
chilling,
table.
yeah.
You know what you bring to the table. You're not worried about all
These other
she
guys.
wants that because of you. If anything, like she want after all the girls in the club, you still see me
Looking at her.
because all these girls got their ass out. We are in night like we throw parties all the time. They all be showing
All
up.
the time.
But while
You know?
we're doing that though, you could still dress modestly and decently. And
You can.
You can,
I
but
can
still see the beauty in you though.
Showing skin is not for beauty, in my perspective. It's more of like, mind you, we're in a generation where it's like people are embracing who they are as people. Some people that wear short stuff, they're fat. Like I'm just being honest, they're fat. They're
Straight up.
not like scrawny and figure eight, big booty, big tits, perfect looking. Everyone's just like starting to get confidence in their body. Like, wow, I could have rows and like just pop up. You know, like
Right
no
now,
one's gonna judge me.
popping up.
Yeah,
for
it's,
real.
it's, you know, sometimes you're gonna be like, oh,
No.
good for you.
Good, kill it, queen.
Crazy.
You go, girl.
But it is, so it's not, like I said, that's what I'm saying. It's, yes, they want dudes to, see a little cheek and be like, oh, hold on, what you on tonight? But it's starting to be more of like a them thing. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I agree. I think there's also a perspective that a lot of girls, I think, would have questions like, if you are saying you can be modest in the club, okay? Naturally, as human beings, and a lot of people don't want to admit this, we do see beauty. We recognize beauty.
Eyes eat first.
That's just how it is. Like, sorry, that is how humans were made. And if she's a modest one in the club, you're also going to have everybody else in barely nothing. And at the end of the day, even though she's like, well, my man wants me to wear this, she still knows you are, even though you don't want them, eyeing the other girls.
With their
And
eyes
so
out.
that's where the balance comes into play. You also want your girl to feel like she can fit in with, not fit in, but she's not the most modest one in the club, and you are glancing at the other girls, even though you're going home with her. Like, she's still like, yeah, but they get to wear all that, and I'm just here for you. Yeah, so there, I just think there needs to be a little bit of a balance. Not naked, but like.
Mao got an issue with the dress.
No, I don't
So
really
if
have
she's
an
with
issue.
you, she
How
can
you
wear
gonna
that.
get a baddie,
Listen,
bro?
or
Do you
what?
want a baddie, bro?
Listen,
do you want a baddie?
I don't really care about the baddie. I just wanted
Nah,
someone
you
with a good
tripping.
personality. A baddie will be, it's a plus. Like I said, the body, how you look and the physique
I'll be
and
thinking.
everything.
I'll be thinking about
it's
my
great.
kids too. I'm like, what baby am I gonna make?
Yeah.
You gotta look good. The personality to
Yes.
me
That's
is
a good
the
point.
plus.
That's a good point.
You gotta look good. I gotta be attracted to
Yeah.
you, and I can't be attracted
Because
to your
whether you
personality
like
at
it or
first,
not,
though.
whether you like it or not, we don't care. But people look.
Yes.
And you know we're African. Our culture especially be looking. If you bring somebody that's not, like, I hate to say it, I'm sorry people are going to bash me for this, but if you bring an unattractive person into an African household, auntie's going to let you hear it.
She's
dead.
out.
I
She's
love
out.
that honesty.
She's
We
gotta
need more
look-
of that
she's gotta look
here.
good. She's
Of
gotta
the
look
We
person.
good.
need more of that
They're
here.
like,
She's
Yeah.
not
and it's the
qualified.
face.
They make it so
They might
obvious
not
too.
speak the
like,
language, but
they
when you
don't
see the face, you
know
already
that,
know,
like-
like, they're like, oh, damn. Like,
Yeah, like,
Like, shoot, leave.
damn
Just
boy,
leave.
what
Who
are
is
you-
this?
yeah,
Who
what you brought to the house? Eh?
What are my nieces and nephews going to look like?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
I'll find you a wife. Stop.
Have you guys ever experienced that?
Nah,
I have
well,
one time.
I mean, I have
Yeah, one time.
kinda, a little
time.
bit.
What did you tell the girl?
Um,
It's okay, sweetie. She's just.
well, just do you want a glass of water?
She's drunk.
This
She's
was a long
drunk.
time. This was like when
This
we
is like
was,
high school
young,
shit.
high school, you know. So it's like past, but. Truth be told, I was doing the whole personality thing at the time, just riding the wave. But the older I got, like the girl I'm with now, it was like, oh, I wanted a baddie, and I made sure I got that. I wasn't looking. That's like we were talking about, like the not looking thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking, and then it just like fell right in my lap, and it wasn't like, oh, I can't need it. It was just like flowing, like. You know what I mean?
It always happens like that.
Then the attitude came. I was like, oh wow, personality today. We on the same page. Like, okay, it was just a plus. You know what I mean? So I always said, like, I don't even know if Gabby's gonna watch this, but if she do, I always send a picture to my auntie at the beginning stages, and my auntie
Shout out, Gabby.
my auntie Tasha, because we and her used to go back home when I moved to America. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, hold on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This was even before personality even came into the question. But just because of like, I was younger then, now I'm older and it doesn't even matter. But the cultural background is like, she gotta look good. We need people forget that it is generational.
Yeah.
Like
They all gotta
want
look
their
good.
like when we die and 100 years go by, we want that good face. They want that. That's the thing. So that's where sometimes African culture and American culture sometimes clash. Because this African posted a video of him and his family, and they were chewing him up in the comments. I thought it was so rude. Because I'm like, bro.
Was he married?
He was married.
So it's too
His
late
wife
now.
and
It's
his
too
kids.
late
His
now.
wife and
Like,
his
Showing off his
kids.
beautiful family, and people were actually like clowning him. Like
I seen that.
it was
it's a little
bad.
too late.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of sad that that's the way it is
Right.
in the culture because it shouldn't be like that. People fall in love with who they fall in love with. You can't control that.
Yeah.
Like
But-
it's just, you know.
But should I be worried about what other people are thinking?
That's the thing. You're not. You're not supposed
I be
to.
worried?
Don't
'Cause
care about whatever anybody
I'm connected
thinks.
with this woman. And
What's
so-
your problem?
Yeah, like
Right.
No, he said he
outside
wouldn't talk to
noise.
a girl in the club if she's dressed some kind of way, right? Is that what you
me
said?
or
Nah,
Mal?
no, I'm not saying.
So are you gonna talk to the most modest girl in the club?
Listen,
Right,
I would
if she-
talk to her.
If she had a big, let me
Listen,
what-
I
what
would-
could
listen,
She's
she
dressed
listen,
as one of
listen.
those grandmas
Of
in those
course.
like bachelorette parties
Yeah.
where they all
have? If she
grandma, Mimi, Mima.
Mal, be honest, bro.
I'm being honest right now.
Be very
Let's
honest.
go.
Uh-huh.
Listen. Yes, I see you. I'm attracted. All right? And then I approach you, just get to know you then. And then when we talk and I find out, okay, know what I believe in, you don't believe in this, then I just step away.
Do you really though?
I will step away. because
You don't keep her on the
Gets a couple dances in and steps away.
if we're vibing and it's like, okay, I know it's loud in the club or in the bar or whatever, but like we'll connect throughout the week and then find out what you believe in, what I believe in, like see if we can make this work. But of course, I'm going to be attracted to the physicality first because I can't get to know the personality. Just see, oh, that's a nice personality right there. No, I can't see that. I'm like, oh, she looks good. She's an 8, she's a 9, whatever, 10, whatever. And then we can go from there.
Okay.
And then when I get to find
It's
out
like
the
Kev
attitude,
telling, bro.
and
Kev
then-
got on here, bro. Kev said, Mao, you so picky about girls and you're not even a 10. That's what Kev said.
like I said, that's
What?
not. And then down the line, if down the line I see the personality and the personality is A1,
But
that's 2 for 1
that
right
brings
there.
me to my point, though. Like, in this day and age, men don't even need to be 10s anymore.
you don't have to be.
As a girl, is that true? Like, men could be.
You could see a
basic.
2
A
with a
2,
10.
and he out here
I
holding
agree.
a 50.
No, it's never been me, but I think it also depends on the state you're in. Cause like Kansas City has some hot girls. Some hot girls.
I ain't really
The
seen
guys
that.
aren't as up to par. But I went to Carolina. I went back to Carolina, and like everyone there was extremely attractive. I think it does depend on the state you're in. But I mean, at this point, I think 2s have 50s because
the bank account.
yeah, you can buy anything now as a female. You can buy a new nose. You can buy new lips. You can buy new you
But
know.
when they buy it,
You can wear contacts.
They don't look
I
all
haven't
that
seen-
good though. I've seen too many.
I
new
don't
lips.
know. There's so many girls that come into my bar and they are 10s. They're gorgeous. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're a model. And then I'll go to their tagged photos on Instagram with the no makeup, and I'm like,
you see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
When she hop in that shower, it's
I'm like,
for
oh,
real
great
though,
for whoever woke up next to them the next day. Like,
It's
all
all right.
right.
There's a lot going on
She's probably sweet,
with the new
but-
lips.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Like the lip part kills me though. I was like,
When did lip fillers start becoming?
Kylie, I give it
Yeah,
to Kylie.
Kylie.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the hard question.
oh no, man.
Is this like for the most part like white girls like lip fillers?
Yes. Yeah, because we don't have
They
them.
don't have lips.
Yeah.
You're the first person who's actually been honest about that.
Yes, we like them because we don't have that. Like all of my honestly any other race except white typically friends I have anyway. I just have gorgeous friends. I love all my friends. But they have beautiful lips and it's just and I'm Hispanic. So I should have bigger lips, but I don't. My mom's also Irish, so I got that side of her, but like yeah, I think that's why is, it's beautiful and
Right.
we just want that. So
Right. So it's because we be on social media, we read the comments, and it's people be like, "Oh wow, she got her lips filled. She's trying to copy this, like either black or Hispanic, or like just trying to get that." And then you can see them responding like, "No, I just want this." But if you see that, and then you see the other races, it's kind of like, no, we see it, and then the other race feels like you're doing this so you could take our men. You know?
Really?
Like, they go at
See,
it.
I never think about it
They-
like
so-
that.
so-
I never,
so-
but
so
I have
when-
a very like delusional brain.
No,
So I'm
no,
like,
no.
rainbows.
It's a big thing.
It's
It's a really
It's a
big thing,
difficult
though. They
conversation.
say
Really?
they say the white girls are
taking
taking
the
the
black
black men from the
Really?
black
You
women.
know,
Yeah.
so when
Yeah.
if they see like NFL players or something, and then they show up with their white woman, they're like, "Wow, really?"
Damn,
But
it's brutal out here.
Right,
Oh my God.
I think
China is offering $70 million for more black men to move to China to impregnate their girls.
I saw that.
Like no joke.
I saw that.
I'd pop on over, make a couple
Apparently there's too
mil,
many
pop
black
on
men.
back.
I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not.
But yeah, you were about to say something.
But with the white woman taking the black man from the black girls sounds a little crazy, and we're going to dive into that.
What
They,
do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask each of your preferences: white or black, or you don't have a preference.
I do not have a preference.
But the truth be told, let's just say if you were to start dating a white woman and you fell in love with her and you took her back home, family would judge, true or false.
They would judge.
Like
But-
your dad, I've heard your dad talk.
But they would. Hey, listen though, it's my life, it's my choice. Like how the people in America say, "My life, my choice," pro-life, whatever. It's my life. I make my own decision. I'm my own man. If I'm attracted to even an Asian, Chinese person, that's my life. That's what I want. That's what I feel like.
So I feel like it's our generation that's changing it.
It is.
yeah.
It
Our
really
daddies
is.
and mamas, they
They have to
generation.
stick
Yeah.
to the.
They gotta stick to what it is. Yeah.
Culture.
I had a best friend in college, and he was Asian, and his parents were very. I mean, it was like, don't even walk in with anyone other than another Asian,
lady,
or I'm not speaking. Like she would not speak to another.
Wow.
I was his friend, so I was allowed. But
Right.
as far as girlfriend, like no, absolutely not.
What about you? Was there ever like a preference thing?
No, so my dad's Cuban and my mom's Irish.
So you were always
Everywhere. And Cubans in general, I mean, every single color out there that is Cuban. It is, it's very
a whole
islander.
spectrum.
It's everything.
Yeah.
So like I have cousins that are dark, and then there's me. You know, I'm very, very
So
white.
you took after your mom.
Yes, I take after my mom. So we have, I always say 3 shades in my family. There's like the light me, and everyone's like, you're not Hispanic, you're white. I'm like, yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
didn't know. I think you're white.
Yeah. And then there's like the middle, and they're more olive skin, green eye, darker hair. And then we have the like dark skin, dark blue eyes, because since we're more islander, it's not just brown, it's like clear eyes, but then very dark hair, usually curly. So like my dad's like that. My mom's super white, so I got her looks.
Yeah.
But
She's like,
yeah, like I got her like that. Love you, mom. My mom's gorgeous, but we also grew up around a lot of cultures because we did missions work, and my dad was a pastor, and he would pastor Spanish churches and whatnot. And so we were kind of just around everybody. So I grew up very unique in a unique way where I didn't understand a lot about race and whatnot because I was around everybody.
every race,
everybody. And my school had every single person around the sun.
yeah.
Like, so.
Wow, that's
But-
a unique story for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a general stereotype about that, and
About
people
what?
might see you that kind of way. Whereby, I think, did we talk about it? Like, generally, white ladies love black men.
Especially in Kansas City. I've been hearing
Yeah,
this.
there's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's gotta
that.
be
Recently, that's a conversation. So when I moved to the city, I learned about all of that, and I learned about that was a thing. But I think it's athletes.
That's what I was about to say. Is the athletes.
It's athletes. Like y'all breed some very fantastic athletes. So I think, and beautiful athletes. So a lot of the
It's an
girls,
attraction.
yeah. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of them are going for the money too, and
Yeah,
that's bad
yeah.
to say, but
It is what it is.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Another part is the white ladies are kind of treating the black man with a lot of respect. Because some of these black women, I'm saying some of them, the way they treat this black man is like
Yeah.
head for head, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Competition.
like, what are we doing? It's like, I'm independent. I got this. I got my own. You remember everyone went to you remember that Red Bull event I went to?
Yeah. I still got that video of you and
You
that
gotta
girl.
be-
He was
bro.
chopping it with the girl, and I was like, hold on, I need to record this. I started recording.
And
She
this
started
girl's
going
Oh
on
my
the whole
God.
I
spiel.
never, I mean,
Spew
she was
it.
like,
He didn't ask nothing. He was just
I was
saying,
like-
she just came.
Yeah.
What did she say?
yeah. She was like, I'm
I'm
independent.
independent.
I got my own
And she
job. I
texted
got
me,
two
buy me a
jobs.
drink.
And
Can
later
you
on,
buy
buy
me
me
a
a shot.
drink?
Where the independents go?
Girls confuse me. They confuse me.
Like, and then
I thought you were independent.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But
what?
Buy your own
the
shot.
thing is, they don't understand that an independent woman would never tell you she's independent.
Yes.
And we will see, as a guy, you would know when a woman's independent. She let the work do the talking.
100%.
And that's what would attract the guy and be like,
Exactly.
oh, okay.
Like, don't
She
tell me what
don't
to
need
do.
me, you know what I mean?
Don't tell me what to like.
That's a
I
fair
would
point.
do it. If I see that, I see you need this.
Some men too just want trophy wives. Like they just want a stick figure. You got like the lawsuit I just saw. This dude said if his wife gains every 10 pounds she gains,
Yep,
how
yep.
much do they shave of like $1 million?
Yeah, like something like
Yeah.
If they were to divorce or
Yeah.
something.
Every
That's
10 pounds.
wild.
Every
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
that lady
That's
has to
wild.
Like, hey.
specific
So her
shape.
job,
It's
you're
the
my
same shape.
wife, go to the gym.
Listen,
Old school.
if I was getting paid to do
just
nothing
gym?
but look hot, yeah, I'll do it.
She's doing it. I'm sure she's doing it.
Like,
you know?
I mean, what can you complain about in that
But
situation?
it's kind of like this man married in anticipation
no,
that
really.
they were gonna break
yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's like we're getting married, yeah, but like every 10 pounds you gain when we divorce. So it's like marriage is
But
now
there's a
like
lot of
like
there's a lot of
like a
divorce
relation.
culture though,
Yeah,
like in
that's
America.
so-
There's a lot of that.
You gotta be
Yeah.
safe.
Is that a thing, like, where you guys are from? Like,
Not
divorce?
really.
Oh,
No, you don't see
really?
people
And
divorcing like
you-
that. No.
Divorce is frowned upon.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's good and it's bad because some relationships, they
Yeah.
just have to end it.
Yeah.
Because of what they feel like people are gonna say, they stay in the relationship. It could be toxic. They're trying to stay through it. You know what I mean? Whereas others, because it's frowned upon, it kind of helps them because whatever situation they face it as a couple, and then they end up becoming even greater couple.
So they're one. They're really
become
one.
And then it starts to build what everyone likes to say empires. That's where, so like in our culture, there are a lot of rich families. So when you mention the last name, you mention the couple and their children's children are set
All
for life.
rich.
That's
yeah.
cool.
It creates that because the parents never split. But then when you split, the money splits and then someone else, and then it starts to trickle down.
Yeah, because when I'm having conversation with ladies I meet outside, and they're like we talk about long term, and they're only like talking about the shadow part, like, oh, when you lose all your money or when things go sideways, I'm out. Like the easy way out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm out. Nah, if the man
You're supposed
is
to
not,
stick with me
like,
through that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're married. Like this is a teamwork thing.
Right.
If I'm down today, you gotta help me bring. Hey, honey, it's okay. Keep it
I'll
up.
go
You know
do
what I'm
this,
saying?
you know.
You know, like.
Is that what you think? Or
I agree.
I wanna hear your part. If your man is down, but maybe you're used to being taken care of.
Good question.
Can you sense that no, something's wrong, but because he's so used to taking care of me, he's not saying anything? Would you be like, oh fuck it, I gotta work again? Like what would you like honest? Like let's be honest.
Are you
In that
walking
scenario-
out or working?
I wouldn't be in that scenario first off. Because it's a controversial opinion. It's, it's not as old fashioned as most, but I will never be fully reliant on a man. I do think a man's role is to take care of his wife. But unfortunately, we've had to adapt to
Both people working,
today's day and
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
And typically that's if the man loses his job, you're screwed.
Right.
And so I will never rely on a man for that. Now, if I'm at home with the kids, then you might have to do that. Stay-at-home mom. But my mom was a stay-at-home mom for years. Had 11 kids with my dad. And then,
kids. I
yeah,
thought we were
11 kids. Same parents, yeah. And then my parents,
Hopping.
Wait, what number are you?
I'm 5th.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm one. He's
Same
two.
parents,
We
yeah.
got 3, 4,
No,
5.
middle. I'm middle kid.
kid.
Had to figure it out.
Yeah.
Wasn't spoiled because I was the oldest. Wasn't spoiled because I was the youngest. Middle, yeah. But eventually my parents ended up getting divorced, which was looked down very much so in our religion as well. But my mom had to start from scratch. And, she always thought her man would take care of her and whatnot, but you just never know what's going to happen in life. And I think because of that experience, I will always protect myself and my family and have that income because I never want to be in that position. And
So
it's
personal
sad,
bank
but
accounts and joint bank accounts.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I also, and this is sometimes controversial as well, I think prenups are fair. Not in the aspect of I get half your money, but when you get married, not a lot of people are educated in this, their debt is also your debt. So if you get married to a man and he is in debt or a female, she is in debt, that is now when you get divorced, half your debt. So all of his bad, not just the money.
So before you
Their
marry,
bad,
ask.
yes, yeah,
much
their
you
bad,
owe?
their bad is also yours.
Let me know those student loans, girl.
Let me know about them student loans.
Nobody thinks about that. So everyone will say like, yeah, prenup's bad because you were planning for a divorce.
Yeah.
No, I'm just not taking on. Basically, prenup is whatever you had prior to marriage
Don't concern me.
is yours. Whatever we have after marriage is together.
Ours.
Oh, I see.
So it's not necessarily predicting a breakup, but it is saying your trouble, your mistakes prior to marriage are yours.
Okay.
And, yeah,
All
if
your
you,
old hoes
yeah,
and everybody.
no, that's
Are
yours, babe.
yeah.
We're done. Yeah.
I saw this video on Instagram reel one time, and it was like, I don't know if it was a joke or something. So this man has been saving all his life. He had about $200K in his account before the marriage, and then when they joined their money, they started doing savings. So the wife maybe contributed about $50K to
So the
both.
200.
Yeah, and then
So 250.
yeah, so $250, and since it's a joint account, apparently the lady
Yeah.
took all the money to go pay her
Yeah.
student loans.
Yeah. Yeah. That happens more often than not.
And I was like, he was like, bro, you only contributed like
50K.
bro, only like 3 years worth of money. And I've been doing this my whole life savings. And you used that to go pay your student loans. Like, what?
Yeah.
I live.
People are wild.
Bro, I was
See, in
like,
our
so
culture,
crazy out here.
I think it's it's kind of sad to say that we're uneducated on how it actually works in our system because we haven't talked about it. Our culture is it's like they're scared to talk about it. Parents are scared to talk about, God forbid, if anything should happen to me, this is what we have, this is what you get. They don't have those conversations. Something will happen to them, maybe they pass away or something, and then kids are finding out through the family lawyer or something. They're lying to you. You don't even know. You know, it's like difficult conversations that need to be had. Like you saying that the $250K, you telling us that the debt becomes, you know, they know here.
Yeah.
What? Do you know what happens?
I don't know.
You see, and that's because of, like I said, it brings us back to what people think. They don't want you to divorce anyway, so they're not expecting that conversation to happen in the first place, which I think is not fair.
Yeah.
You know? Because if we're going to be, like, we have to be open to be able to solve, like, the problems that we're all going to face in this whole, like, family business thing. And you learn from your mom that, okay, I'm going to have my account, you know, because anything can happen, you know? But that brings me back to the fact that if you have said all these things, so if you're picking a partner, you have some kind of, like, standard.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily money. My thing is drive.
Okay.
You could go for a doctor, let's say, and technically a doctor is very wealthy. However, when you're a doctor, the first couple years, you are in so much debt.
Student loans, huh?
Loans. You're making a lot, but you are just paying it back to that debt.
Yeah.
So my thing is drive. Drive, I think, means more than money because money, I've seen a lot of people with money and it destroys them. There's a lot of people, there's this one quote, and I don't remember it word for word, but it's something to do with you spend so much time trying to make a certain amount of money that once you get there, you would spend all of that to just get that time back. And so for me, money is nothing. However, drive is everything. You could be with someone that has money, but their drive to do better in life is just not, it's not it, you know? And again, the doctor thing, you could be with a doctor and technically he doesn't have money yet because he's paying back loans. But in the long run, he has the drive that 10 years down the road, he will be wealthy. You know what I mean?
Sure,
Yeah. So it's all about drive for me.
Do you believe in generational wealth or do you believe in nuclear wealth? Like just you, your husband, and your kids, and whatever, excuse my language, whatever the fuck the kids do, that's on them.
What do you mean by generational?
So, in the sense that, okay, you, your husband, your kids, you're involved in your kids' life. Whoever they bring home, you're involved in. You're monitoring, making sure they pick right partners because you want the money to continue. Like you want maybe your great-great-grandkids to be able to still be able to eat from money that you and your husband have set forth so that it could be passed down to your kids and your kids will multiply it, pass it down, multiply it. Do you believe in that?
I think you could try that as a parent, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, at least here, your kid is going to pick who they pick.
Yeah.
You have no control. And if you try to tell your kid to not do something, they'll probably do it even more. They'll do it 10 times more. So, I mean, I think investing in your kid in a smart way, retiring and whatnot, those are smart ways to put money into it. But I also believe in working for what you have. And I have a lot of friends that their parents are wealthy, but they make sure that kid still has a job. That kid, you know, is used to doing the normal things that kids these days do to work and earn the money.
Right.
And so, I mean, as much as you can try to have a say in the kid's life, they're probably going to pick who they're going to pick regardless. So,
Just like me. I'm going to pick whoever I want to pick.
yeah, you got to learn the hard way sometimes.
Tell Daddy Mao that you gonna pick who you gonna pick.
I mean, like I said, it's my own decisions, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here. I came to America by myself, you know, trying to make this life thing life. And so far, I'm doing
Now that I
well,
look back, I'm
you know.
like, wow, we really
came
came
a long
It's
way.
a journey, though.
It's a
Yeah.
journey.
So
Yeah.
you've lived that journey on your own.
So
know?
you deserve
Yeah.
to pick.
Yeah,
whoever.
I have the rights.
You wouldn't learn the lessons or be who you are today if you hadn't done it yourself.
Yeah.
And I am a big believer in letting people do what they want to do. The
do
let
you.
them.
Yeah.
The let them theory. You know what? If they're going to do that, let them, because that is what taught them to become, hopefully, that good person.
Right. Because people say, oh, I made this mistake, so you don't have to. But some people actually do.
You have to. And I was that kid. I was a bad kid. I was a good
That
kid,
was me.
but I was ornery. Like, we were good. I never did anything super bad, but I was an ornery kid. If my mom said not to do something, I want to do it so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
yeah.
had I not made those mistakes, even when people said, don't get that job, don't go for that person, don't make that decision, I still had to make that decision and feel the consequence to understand that's why they said that. You know, they're not just being bossy. Yeah.
Right.
For me, I don't think I'm gonna give my kids like that lifestyle, like whatever they want, you give it to them.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'll make them work. Like,
You gotta learn how to work.
that's
You
what I
gotta
believe
work
in.
for it.
Gotta learn how to work.
You know?
You're not going to be grateful if you haven't worked or anything. And that's why people that are, you know, like, oh, I wish I was this, I wish I had this money and whatnot. Yeah, but you have such a unique perspective that these people don't have.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You had to actually work for it. Yeah. I'm so proud for the money I make. Every night I go home, I say a little prayer and I'm like, thank you for that amount of money. Even though it was a small amount that night, gratitude. If you choose happiness, or you choose that gratitude, that is happiness. You know?
Facts.
That's what I don't hear a lot here in the States. Like people giving like gratitude and just being appreciative of everything. Everybody feels so entitled.
It's all about me,
entitled
me,
to
me.
everything. And it's like, I mean, whether you're religious or not, like just, you know, love,
Give thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Just like love one another, like be supportive of your friends. Like, why does someone have like $1 billion and someone is homeless? You know, like, what are we
Straight
doing?
up.
You know, just like love one another. You know, spread love, help someone. It doesn't have to be finances every time. Just like saying positive stuff. It's okay. You're good. Like, you know, keep your head up. You know, everything will be okay. Like, I see people in the neighborhoods and everybody in the gated community, in the gated little space. You don't even know your neighbor.
Yeah.
You don't even know your neighbor. Something might be happening. Like, why do we have to go get a babysitter? Back home, if my mom is going somewhere, it's like, hey, auntie this, can you please take care of my son or my daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now they gonna kidnap and
community.
sell
Yeah, nowadays.
They don't trust anyone these
You know what I'm
days.
saying? And now you gotta go pay for a babysitter. It says it takes a village to raise, you know,
Yeah.
raise a child. And like, I feel like the American culture here, you know, is like, it's totally different.
Hopefully it gets better. I mean,
It wouldn't get better. I'm sorry, but
It's a choice.
Where the world is going,
It's a choice.
it's like
It's a
mess
choice.
right now.
Yeah, that's where my life changed was people are so set on the destination these days. The destination. Once I get there, that it's not, they haven't focused at all on the journey. And the day my brain realized and flipped that it is about the journey. It's about what you learn along the way. And when I heard that speech from this billionaire that said, like, I would spend all my money now trying to get the time I spent trying to get the money back. Like, I want that time back. I realized the time we have right now, that's what's worth a lot. The time right now that we're learning and we're evolving and we're changing for the better, that's what matters. And I mean, it's cliche, but happiness is a choice and happiness is gratitude. Like, I'm grateful. I wake up every single day and I name 10 things I'm grateful for.
Wow.
And I get up and I just start the day off so grateful. And I've been so happy.
That's a good habit. That's a good
Yeah.
habit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, people back home don't have a lot. I'm telling you, people play in the sand, like clothes are torn.
But
and
they're
you can
happy.
see them happy as
Yeah.
shit. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
running around, like kids being kids. Like, and you're here and then a rich person is always sitting in their homes.
Yeah, just like
My Tesla broke down.
Worrying about the wrong
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I
though.
didn't get to eat a steak today. I only had pizza for the night. Like,
Yeah.
you know, people are like, there's so much chaos in this world. Like,
What?
I feel sad every time I see things like not go other people's way or like just like Lord have mercy,
yeah.
like, you know, like
It seems like, I mean, you both have like your ideas on life, and if you're picking your partner, right? Because I'm guessing you want to get married one day, right? You want to get married one day. So if you're picking your partner now, personality, drive, and
their look is a plus.
the look
Like,
is a plus.
yeah, their look is a plus. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be attracted to what I see first before I get to know the personality. So yeah, but I need some good qualities though.
So the bunda.
How's that a quality?
That's a quality. That's
All right. Well, no, that type of quality. The type of quality I'm talking about is what's in your head. Like, you know, you quick thinking on your feet. Like, you know, got the drive.
how you gonna know that on the spot though?
I can't know that on the spot. That's what I'm saying.
Over time.
I'm
That's what
attracted to
dating
you
is
in
for,
person.
though. That's what dating
Yeah,
is. Like,
yeah,
we
We
yeah.
figure
talk
it out.
throughout the week, throughout the weeks, get to know each other, and then, you know, we go from there.
So if you see someone in the bar and they're attractive,
Yeah.
will you take them home that night?
I don't do that.
You don't? Okay.
I've never done that.
Same.
I've never.
Period.
No, I don't do that. I'll take your number.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they don't even reply tomorrow. Like, I'm like, hey, did you get home safe? You know what I'm saying?
They're like, who are you?
So, yeah, who are
what
you?
are
I'm
you
like,
talking?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
Like,
they were too drunk.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And so I don't sometimes even bother even like reach out to people or like to get the number.
The fact
I was
that she can't even remember me.
Yeah.
No, we can't do it.
I'll ask both of you this question. Where's the best place to meet someone?
Depends on what you're wanting the night to look like. Meet someone as in attractive, probably the bars. Meet someone that's long term, that has goals, that has, a drive in life, probably not the bars.
Where then?
Market.
Farmers market. Walmart.
When we went to those places. When we went to the city market.
You receive some wives.
Like not cause they're in the market trying to get groceries or stuff like that. No. Like I feel like it's not loud. It's not like crazy. I mean, it can get loud in the markets, but it's not like crazy music people are throwing at. No, not that kind of stuff. Like just like the way they're dressed. Like like it's just like it's soothing. Like I like the vibes there. And so like approaching such a person is like very easy for me because I feel like people in the club, they know like, oh, I'm the shit. Everybody on my ass, like everybody want to talk to me. So, boy, bye. Like no,
I got options.
Yeah, I got
Social media is not a bad place. Now, again, could be a bad place, but you can learn a lot about someone over social media.
That's true.
Have you shot a shot before online?
Are you a shot taker or
No.
do you want somebody to shoot their shot?
They shoot their shot.
Okay.
I
But
will
you
never
see
chase
someone,
a
how do
man.
you-
I will never compete with a woman. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Okay.
How do you
this is
attract the
where-
person
this is
you
where-
want,
This is
though?
where she and Mao will argue because you're the catch. You're the catch.
Listen, no. Hey,
Well,
it depends. If you want something, you gotta go get it.
yeah.
And so if I want you, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
But sometimes some of these ladies like have this kind of thing, so entitlement, like, nah, you gotta chase me every time, you gotta do this.
After
like,
you've
bro,
already spoken?
After I've already like, if you like me, like me.
Yeah.
I text you, bro.
That's
Don't
fine.
let me
If you
text
like
you
me,
when you're
like
gonna
me.
take
They
5
like
hours.
the games. They like
Bro,
the
like,
games.
what are we doing?
5 hours.
Bro, what are we doing? Like, you work 20.
You
Bro,
work 24
bro,
hours a
stop
day?
it, Stop it. Stop it. bro.
I know you see my set.
Shit,
So
bro,
do you
you text-
guys as males,
hate it.
do you like when a woman comes up and plays that part of like the dominant, like you're hot, like why aren't you dancing with? Like, do you like when they ask you out,
I've had that a lot of times.
or
like
is it,
that.
or is it like I understand you're a good night out, but like I know that I couldn't. I don't know.
I like a confident woman.
Confidence, yeah.
Confidence. Like,
What's the best
But-
way to ask a guy out at a bar, from a man's perspective?
that's a good question.
Shit.
Well, I haven't had a girl, speaking from my experience, in the sense like the best, probably just say, hey, I think you look good. Because first off, you will be attracted to the looks. Because if you're in a bar, we've not had any kind of conversation.
Yeah.
Just say it.
This first off looks.
And then
for sure.
have him, don't ask why he's with his boys. Because that will influence his decision.
No.
Don't
I've had
insult
that.
him.
No.
Yeah.
I've had
Like-
people with my boys and girls be like,
No,
Oh,
I'm
hey.
saying.
No, if she
Single
asks
out.
you right in front of your guys,
If she asks
the guys
you,
are
like,
gonna
let's
say
say
something.
me, you, and Juice
Yeah.
are chilling, and the girl walks up and she's like,
can I have your number? They'll be like,
Not
what's your
even
name? Can I have your number?
but if it's on some, she said ask you out, not number. She's trying to go on a date with you. Not that, because if we don't think she looks good,
Yeah, we're gonna be
gonna-
like, no.
I was gonna say, what if she's
Yeah.
ugly?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're gonna be
gonna
like,
be
no.
I'm gonna be like,
Like, hell no.
you see
Well,
this girl?
what
And
you
you're
do
So
gonna
if
be-
she's hot, yeah.
feel free.
Oh,
If you-
yeah.
if you
Yeah.
know,
If you
that
know
the
you look
boys are gonna
good.
dab it up and be like, Charlie,
Oh, that's
about it,
tough.
that's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
What if she thinks in her heart?
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Ask
That's
by himself.
But I think you should let him be alone at the bar and then go
And then
talk
go
to
talk
him
to
and be
him.
on that vibe. Yeah.
if she's not qualified, yeah,
Talking about that TikTok, he said, you are not qualified.
yeah, that's the new
And
term.
she said, and you look like a Ninja Turtle. I said, oh my
I did
Yeah.
see
Oh,
that.
you saw that? Yeah, I saw that this week. But so that's the new term for the week.
That was he was
Qualified.
Yeah.
brutal.
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 He said everybody was not qualified.
Qualified. You know, what
So-
do you want? And
so
I was
that's
like,
the
bro,
term.
you a 3. Come on, like, let's be fair.
That's the
here.
That
term
was-
of the day.
He said, I'm a certified
But that
plumber."
one girl was like, yeah,
She was ready to go.
I'll take you.
Yeah.
Like,
She was
whew.
ready to go. Oh my
But-
God.
I mean, I've had people come up like, I like a confident girl, you know. Oh, hey, you cute, can I get a number? And then, like, okay, you look good. All right, sure. And then we text, you know, if it goes forward, sure. If it doesn't, majority of the times, it doesn't go anywhere. Like I said, these people are
you
drunk.
haven't been on a date.
I haven't, bro, in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're drunk, you know, you get a number, you go home, try to talk, try to text throughout the week, and it's like, no reply, no response. And
he doesn't like the 5 hour.
like, I don't.
Don't reply 5
I get it.
reply
I get
right
it.
now.
He's like, why are we walking down the aisle right now?
Listen, I get it. You're a hard worker. You are not working no damn 24 hours. Everybody loves their phone nowadays.
Truth be told,
Don't tell me how you see the text.
They be on their phone. They be on their
If you like
phone.
me, you're gonna text me back.
Yeah, they gonna text right back.
Why are you talking about?
Because her friends are telling her, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but her friends are telling her, no, play the long game. Let him
Don't respond immediately.
Give
You
it
look
some time.
desperate.
Trust me, that's not giving you brownie points.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Really? So you think from a guy's perspective, if a girl like plays hard to get,
It's not giving you
It's
brownie points.
Really?
On to the
No,
next.
no.
I've
You're
always
wasting
been
my
about
They'll
the
be done
like,
with
I'll
you.
give 2 hours in
You're
between.
wasting
They're,
my time.
Really?
they're gonna be done with you.
Especially
I'm learning
if
so
the
much
guy-
today.
Yeah.
Especially if the guy is like trying to actually stop going out.
Mm.
He's trying to settle, and he first off he saw your looks. He's like, okay, you're cute. I want to take you out and actually talk to you. That alone is his, you know, and maybe he's tolerated your 5 hour responses for a week,
while.
and then you're still doing it. Come on,
He's gonna be done.
But
with
does
you.
she look too easy?
No, I don't
It's
believe
like
it.
it's like
that's what we
everyone's grown
think.
up.
See,
Like you're all
I
grown
don't
up. You
believe
know
in-
what you want.
I don't
you
believe
know?
in easy because if we hit it off, and we're hitting it off for days nonstop. I don't think I got you easy. I just think we hit it off and we connected and we're moving
The vibe
on.
is right there.
I didn't get that. Oh, you're easy.
So what if you have 2 girls? You have one girl that always responds to you, and then you have that other girl that like you barely get a response from,
And you like
but
them
it's
both?
so good, and you're like, oh,
and you
yes,
like
she
them
texted
both
me
the
back.
same? There's the same chemistry. Well, then that's different because then
I think the other one, the chase
chase
is
starts
harder.
to get
That's what I'm
makes it.
saying.
If it's that's what I
Yeah.
said. If it's the same chemistry, like you're attracted to both of them equally, then you want to chase. You want to prove to yourself
Yep.
that you can.
You can
grasp
get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
when
yeah.
I get it,
But when you get it,
I'm done.
when you get it, you're done. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Those
Yeah.
relationships
Cause you
don't
own the
last.
game.
But the other girl, when you get it, it continues because
Yeah.
you've already had that beginning.
You know
The
that
chase is
it's
an ego
yours
thing.
for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
The chase is ego. The chase is
It's
okay,
an
I
ego
got you.
thing. Yeah.
Now what next? I got you. What do I do?
You
now?
made me
But
chase all
if
this
I
while.
didn't chase
Fuck
you,
you.
Yeah.
What do lions do when they find their prey? They eat them, and the meal is done, and then they shit them out.
Yeah.
But what do lions do when they roll with their lioness from day one?
Yeah.
They continue.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about
Okay.
like you said, the journey, not the destination.
I really
So-
don't like games at all. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
we're
like-
old.
let's-
We're-
like,
Everyone's old. Like you don't have time for that. Like it's like okay.
How old are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm in my mid-20s.
Okay,
How old are you?
I'm 25.
20. Yeah, so we're around the same age.
We're not old.
But
I mean,
let's think
old
about
enough,
it.
how
I
long you want
guess.
to party for?
How long do you want to
till
party?
you're 40?
No,
You see what I'm
no,
saying?
no.
Exactly.
It's ending in the next
It's
4 to
ending in
5
the next
years.
couple years.
Like
True.
everyone's gonna be done with this shit.
Settled,
Yeah.
You know.
married,
I want a
kids.
kid at
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
30,
So why,
28.
Yep,
why don't we
exactly.
start now? You know what I'm saying? And you out here talking about, oh, I'm
Like
going to play
chases,
the long.
you know, like
It's,
Yeah.
college
I
freshman
understand.
year and stuff. That was
I
cool.
understand
Okay.
that you have a
But
lot of
now
people
it's
on your
different,
roster.
though. Yeah.
I get it. I
Yeah,
understand.
really got a roster, right?
But if you like me, you like me, bro. And also, people are girls. A lot of girls are saying guys nowadays are in their soft boy, era, like,
whatever.
we've
Simping.
known our worth nowadays, and I can't be going on dates every day, dropping almost $100 every day, and then these girls.
It's
'cause
just so he's playing long to get.
I've seen and heard girls that say, I'm not interested in the guy, but I'm gonna go on a date just because I can eat
Eat for
even though I have
free.
zero interest in the person.
I know girls like
Wasting
that.
And
his
girls are
time. Yeah,
doing
you
that
wasting
every
his
week
time.
or every night, getting
She
a
got dinner
free
paid.
meal every
Free
time.
meal. Free
Like,
meal.
what happened?
She's like, I get my nails done from him. I get
Yeah,
my hair
yeah.
him. I
That's
date.
Yeah.
crazy.
mentality,
That's
yeah.
a thing
so
for
I'm
real.
like, yeah, it is a big
Yeah.
it's a thing.
Like-
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Guys like it when a girl pays for the haircut too. Yeah.
but
Really?
I don't want you
If
to come
she
here for my haircut.
don't come like, but if we've been talking for a while and one day, like you just be like, hey, go get a haircut. We're like, oh,
Because
wait,
that's what
yeah.
happened.
See, we see it
Yeah.
as like we're like taking away their masculinity.
Well,
One time ain't gonna
well,
hurt
I
nothing.
mean,
Okay.
that's not going.
Yeah.
Even if
You know?
even
It's
if,
not like an all the time thing,
No,
like
it's
oh
not.
every
it's not,
time.
like,
No.
Even if a guy, this is what I say, it's an insecurity thing. If a guy feels like his masculinity could be taken, you're insecure. You need to stop worrying about women and start focusing
on
on
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care if my girl wants to pay for everything. I don't care because I know where I want to be in life. And I know what it would take to get there. The journey is going to be long, rough, hard.
Yeah.
But there is support.
Yeah.
Like you said, who are you gonna die with? If we're out here competing, oh, you taking my masculinity. Oh, well, you taking my feminine side. You soft. Like we're just competing with each other.
Yeah.
Our kids are gonna see this, and then it just keeps repeating itself. Like it's like a never-ending cycle. So some guys do feel like yes, you're taking away their masculinity if you're paying for stuff, but then again, if they fall in the hole, they're not going to be confident enough to ask
Ask
for
you,
help.
yeah.
And then they're just going to be
And the whole
draining.
thing is gonna
And you're going to be like,
crumble.
well, this dude is like
You're in.
falling down, getting poor. I don't want to
Divorce.
be with you.
Yeah.
Lie.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay.
So, I don't know. That's
It's real. It's real out here.
That's just a
I think a lot of girls don't understand the perspective of a man because more women are on social media
They're learning
talking
from
their
TikTok
shit.
and
Yeah.
Instagram.
They're learning from other girls. That's
Yeah.
straight up how it is. Girls try to describe what guys are,
Listen.
and they're not.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
We like it simple. Men are so simple. We don't do too much. We don't want too much.
Some men
Just
do
simple.
too much,
Just-
though. I've
just
been seeing
understand
A lot of
that.
guys do too much,
A
though.
lot of guys, I don't know.
A lot of guys do
all
too
right.
much.
Me, personally, I like it simple. Just like, I'm a simple guy. I don't do too much. I don't want too much. Just like, understand me, I'm gonna understand you. Like, it's a teamwork thing.
See, we like, for me, it could be simple, but I'm used to the extravagant lifestyle. So sometimes it's difficult when I can't get that. Like, think about how because we've always been go-getters. Like, okay, yeah, mom and dad, this you, but this is us.
Yeah.
So we so used to that when we hit hitches, it's sometimes hard to be like, damn, bro, like, we broke. Or, because we've been so used to being up. Like, and I tell them, I mean, sometimes we come on the podcast to just chop it up because that's our therapy session. So
Fair.
it's like, wow, we were just up $30K yesterday, spending doing all this, and now we back to square one. Okay, we can't keep repeating that cycle. You know what I'm saying? So as a go-getter, you could meet a woman who is so used to that, but she could also see when, okay, slow down, I
When
got
it's
you.
low, yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it depends on you, like, you like it simple.
I like it simple.
Like,
Nothing too. I'm a simple. Like, you can simply.
you like it simple,
Like-
but when we start telling you some stories that you're like, okay.
It sounds good.
He's like, yeah.
Listen though. Yeah, I'll be in my zone. I never really went out until this guy's like, yo, let's step out.
What's
you
crazy
won't
was
catch
we were
me
in the
outside.
same. We were in the same state for 2 years. And
You wouldn't catch me. Like, we knew ourselves from
back in Ghana.
Like, you wouldn't catch me outside until somebody be like, oh, let's step, and I'm gonna step. I'm always like chill, laid back, under the table kind of guy, low key.
No, he
I used to
outside
be a
more
shy
than
guy.
us.
Oh, stop it! I'm not. I'm out when boys are stepping.
No. Boys weren't
Boys are
stepping at
stepping.
6 a.m. They were in the strip club at 6 a.m. So you outside. He talking about
It
saying,
don't be me.
I said, where y'all coming from? He said, we were in the strip.
We just had to go pick this guy up. That's
He had
all
a,
we
he had,
did.
he had a big bro up. He had a big
just-
bro
we
up.
just-
For real.
You didn't go in there and throw some
A little
balls
crazy.
real quick.
I've never been in there. I've never been in a strip club.
Well, I'll take you. I'll take you
No.
to some strip
No,
clubs.
I know it's gonna be too crazy in there.
You like the strip club?
It's fun. I still go.
I've
Yeah.
never been.
Everyone
I
was
haven't been in a while, but
Okay.
usually if it was a boys' night out or something, we go.
I've
We
never
go.
been.
Yeah, when he first came, I took you. Did you
Yeah.
go with me and Michael? Or no? It was just-
No, we went with Tay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take him.
Yeah.
So you see,
I've never
some girls
been.
will have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Like I said, insecure girls.
Yeah.
My girl's like, I mean, he know
Yeah.
when he got at home. He go come right. he gonna
Yeah,
come right
that's
to
a
the
look
back,
in.
you
That's
know
a
what I'm
I'm the
saying?
touching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's fun. I mean, you could go for the drink, sit at the bar. Maybe you just want to be around your guys and some females. It depends on the mood.
It's a form of therapy sometimes too, I guess.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Maybe for guys.
How would you feel about your guy going to strip clubs?
Honestly, I've never had to deal with that. I've never been in that situation because they've never wanted to when I'm around.
You see?
So
You see, so
Maybe they want to, but they can't tell
that's
you.
what I'm saying. If you
True.
from the
Yeah.
jump
That's
don't have
true.
an issue with it, they wouldn't go. Like I said, I haven't been in like
okay,
how
so
many
my
years.
first relationship, I did have an issue with it. I was like, you can't.
Was he always going, or were you complaining about it before he went?
I was very insecure. I was very insecure, and I thought
So you had
like,
rules.
yeah, oh yeah, I was like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then my next one, I was like, I don't care, I'm going. Yeah, I do think it depends on your insecurity. I do agree with that. Yeah,
Like, it's not like we're getting up and like, oh, we're going to strip club. It's like we're all out, and one of our guys is like, we're going to strip club. I'm not going to be like, oh my God. Babe, can I go to strip club?
Well, now the industry I work in, it's just a part of it. It's like it's a role you play in a show.
Yeah.
So now I have a different perspective on it.
Yeah. So like, it's not like he's going there because he's looking for some.
No, I've heard some interesting stories about like bachelor parties. Like
I've
private
seen videos
dances.
about, like,
That I don't know what I think about that. I don't
Did you see the
know.
video of
That's
the
crazy.
wife
They be spending like 5 racks.
The wife
in a private room.
getting hammered by
Those are different.
That was sad.
That probably wouldn't be okay with. But
That's too much.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's disrespectful.
right,
You're about to
right,
get married.
right.
one more
And like
time,
if that's
one
where
more
you want to
time.
go, like
That's
if you're
just-
that set on trying to get one more,
Yeah,
probably
then you're
don't
not
get
ready.
married.
You're not
Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
But-
They sent it to her.
Trying to get to the last hit.
One more
Bro,
time.
That's crazy. I told these boys, I said, if I'm getting married, when I'm getting married, I need y'all to tie me up in the bag and fly me somewhere.
period.
Just don't let me see what.
Period. Just none of that.
I
Yeah.
think like whoever's
Whoever's
getting
first,
married first,
that's
like
the
it will
rule.
be crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Because we go hard.
go
You guys have how many siblings?
Well, 5.
5 siblings, 3 guys though.
3 guys
Yeah.
and then 2 girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
But amongst all our siblings and our male friends,
brothers,
like
male friends,
we
got
go hard.
We got a full house.
Yeah.
If it's boys trip, like if it's like 9 of us just going.
We don't
out.
play.
It's boys. Yeah.
This past weekend was like so
Yeah, that's what I'm
spontaneous.
saying.
Like
And
It
you know
was
what's
so
crazy part?
spontaneous,
It was
so.
like we enjoyed each other's company. We didn't need females for that.
No,
Some guys
no.
don't know how to go out as guys.
A lot of girls don't either.
Yeah,
True.
they always you feel
They
like,
need the
oh,
guy. They need to go find the guy at the
yeah,
end of the night. And I'm like,
exactly.
I'm just here to have fun with my girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We was at 6 a.m.
Like, yeah, we can-
music
Yeah.
playing.
I'm like,
just-
I'm out just dancing at the
Just
house.
bros being bros.
That's where all the
Goofing
best
off.
business ideas come from.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
the next money move, the next 10 bands you're gonna
Yeah.
make, or the next whatever, comes from those moments. It's like, bro, hold on. Did you think of this? Drunk.
Nah, for real though.
Dancing.
The people we even went there
yeah.
for, we met
Yeah.
them through nightlife
Yeah.
and stuff like
That's
that.
wild.
Yeah. Like it's a lot of people that we meet is through nightlife.
Nightlife.
It's crazy. It's
The
crazy.
connections are everywhere.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
insane.
Insane.
I feel like my life has completely flipped from working nightlife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. I know we've been chopping it up for about 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we could go on and on and on. But man, I'm so
forget to call his
grateful.
name.
Oh yeah.
Huh? What'd you say?
Why are you grateful?
Oh, I'm grateful.
I know. I completely forgot.
Well,
I was in deep conversation.
yeah. I mean, but it's been a really good therapeutic conversation. You know what I mean? And Mao has been able to see some because we brought him and you at the same time because we were like, okay, you have some concerns, and he has a friend from the nightlife industry who could actually tell you the perspective of
Yeah.
females. You know, so
Sometimes I just don't understand females though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm starting to learn.
I don't even understand females either. Like,
They always
no.
complicate.
So some of them
I'm
sound
like, oh
crazy.
my gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? That's what makes us cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a game. There's always a game. There's always a game.
Oh
You
my
know.
God. So in a game, there's always one winner. There's never when it's a tie, you go overtime. So I mean, you got all your questions answered.
We're gonna see who's gonna win.
All right, man.
Nah,
But
but
yeah.
I ain't playing none of that kind of stuff. But I'm just trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
If I see what I don't like, I'm gonna let you know I don't like it.
Right. Okay.
You know, gotta keep you on it.
Okay. Do you have any last words you want to tell the CruiseLine family or tell Mile about his
I appreciate the perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, and yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on here for my perspective as well.
Yeah, we appreciate you for
Yeah.
being honest because
Yeah.
you made a lot of honest
Yeah,
points
for
that
real.
A lot of females,
Oh, I appreciate you.
they're
Yeah.
afraid of being canceled. So
Yeah.
That's one thing
Charlie.
I'm not afraid
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
You hear what she said?
Charlie. I was trying to like process. I was like, maybe she said trying to hang.
Trying to hang.
She said Charlie. Okay. But that's dope.
No, I forgot. You showed me the phone, and I was like, okay, I got you. And then we just started on this conversation. I was like, yeah, no, for sure. And I just completely.
So right now, you did Bob Pigeon that. No. I just basically asked her right now. You understand pigeons?
So you say
barely, yeah. What do I say?
You say yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
I did Bob. Say I did Bob.
What do I say?
I did Bob.
Ade Bob.
Yeah.
Ade Bob.
Oh no, she said.
But I like how she says it with her accent too. Like she doesn't try to do an African accent with it. Because most people try to
Bro,
How does it sound when other people try to do that?
they try to like have bass in their voice and
Exactly.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I did Bob. Like, I'm like, relax.
that's not how we talk.
That's how people, whenever they try to like speak Spanish, I feel like that's how
They
it
try to
sounds.
give it
I'm
the
like-
Yeah.
Yeah. So you speak Spanish and English.
So I used to.
Okay.
When we lived in Mexico, I had to.
Yeah.
But I've lost some of it.
Yeah,
but like when
yeah.
I speak, it's still, it's still like my whole name is still very Hispanic, and like I can understand,
Right. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you could come on the podcast today and really chop it up with us. This was great. I actually enjoyed this episode. I had a long day, so this was kind of
Therapy. Therapy.
took some weight off my shoulders. But I appreciate you so much, Bella. I appreciate you so much, Mal.
Yes, sir.
We're actually coming to your place of business here in a couple
2
of
days.
2 days.
I will be there all weekend.
So yeah, we'll probably link up and then I'll have some cheers and celebrate.
Ma, you gonna get a hurricane shot?
I was getting a hurricane shot. We're getting Mal a
I'm
hurricane
not
shot.
doing that.
He needs
Yeah, I got
Do
you.
I look like I'm
I'll
trying to
be
get
Charlie.
We'll do Mama Bird and then we'll do hurricane.
slapped? I'm not trying to get
Back to
slapped.
back, baby.
I'm just trying to get
Either
slapped
you
by
or
you,
Cam.
bro.
One of you has to get Mama. One of you has to get hurricane.
Yeah.
Split it.
We're gonna,
We'll split it.
Where I ain't trying to get slapped.
I'll be soft. I'm halfway there with all of my strength, and then I'm like, I just can't slap this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No, with
slap-
all
she gonna slap the
that
drunk out of
muscle, like, oh my god, like,
I
she
feel
showed us
bad.
a
I can't
picture.
hit a guy. I'm like, ugh.
Oh my God.
Don't lie. You
No.
literally said earlier you enjoy doing that.
When they're drunk, I'm like,
Pow. Yeah, the thing is I don't drink, so I'm not gonna get drunk.
We're going to pour water in his
yeah,
mouth
yeah. She can
Cranberry.
baby bird your shot,
with
and then
cranberry.
I'll splash you with the water and smack you. Sober.
all at the same time.
She
Sober.
gonna slap the drunk into him.
Yeah, you're drunk.
But yeah, I
You'll
appreciate
feel
you
drunk.
guys. And it's been a really good episode. And on the CruiseLine podcast, we make the sound of the boat at the end of every episode. So the
Like a boat horn.
Yeah. So you know what
Okay.
it sounds like?
Yeah.
Like, wah, wah.
So on
Ours is
three,
an African boat.
African boat don't get sound. One on three, we're gonna make the sound of the boat, and then we're gonna call it episode. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, Russia fella, what's up?